Earlier this year, the XRP Ledger received a groundbreaking upgraded feature called Deep Freeze. And it just solved one of the biggest problems that's been keeping institutional finance from fully embracing blockchain. Let's break down why this one upgrade could unlock billions in real-world adoption. Here's the issue. Banks have been hesitant with blockchain. Why? Because once an asset goes on-chain, there's usually no fast way to lock it down if something goes wrong. That's a serious risk. Now imagine you're a bank. You've issued hundreds of millions of dollars in tokenized assets. Suddenly, your security team detects fraud. You need to freeze everything immediately. But with most blockchains, you have to freeze accounts one by one. It's too slow, and in a crisis, seconds matter. That's where Deep Freeze changes the game. It lets token issuers instantly freeze all assets they've issued to a specific account with a single command. It's like pulling a circuit breaker on the entire system, total lockdown, fast, decisive. And for serious financial institutions, that level of control isn't optional, it's mandatory. They have regulatory obligations, they must protect against fraud. And they need systems that can scale securely. Before Deep Freeze, the XRP Ledger had a trust line freeze. It could stop new transactions, but any assets already in someone's wallet could still move. For banks under legal order or facing sanctions, that was an unacceptable loophole. Deep Freeze closes that gap for good. Now, if regulators demand action, issuers can respond immediately. Funds are frozen, and the action is permanently recorded on-chain with full transparency. Now for those ready to shout centralization, take a breath. Deep Freeze doesn't touch XRP itself. It only affects issued assets, like stablecoins or tokenized bonds. XRP remains decentralized, permissionless, and open while the ledger gains the features institutions legally need. Ripple's already using Deep Freeze for its RLUSD stablecoin. Societe Generale Forge is eyeing it for their EURCV. Brazil's BBRL stablecoin is on board too. Real institutions, real use cases. This isn't just a new feature. It's a response to a real-world challenge institutions have faced since day one: how to leverage blockchain without giving up the regulatory guardrails they're required to maintain. And every time an institution builds on the XRP Ledger, it strengthens the network. More transactions, more utility, more real-world volume flowing through XRP. Because at the end of the day, XRP's true long-term value doesn't come from being fast or cheap. That's expected. The real value comes from solving problems for banks, businesses, and regulators handling billions daily. With Deep Freeze, the XRP Ledger just became a serious contender for a much larger slice of the digital asset market. Here's the bottom line: the crypto projects that will win are the ones solving real problems for real institutions. And Deep Freeze, it just removed one of the last major roadblocks keeping big money on the sidelines. This could change everything for XRP and for the entire financial system.